Okay, so it's me, Commander Baron Zoomski, once more coming to you over the intergalactic interstellar airways. What am I doing? Oh my lord, I'm doing a really interesting mission. This is quite a big mission. It's certainly not something for anybody that has no patience, but it's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while on Elite. And that is why I'm doing the Guardian missions. So, I did a stream about this yesterday, just starting off the Guardian mission. What you have to do is you have to go to a system called Meene, that's M-E-E-N-E, and a lovely bloke called Ramtar, who's you'll recognise as one of the engineers, gives you a mission up here in your communication panel. And there it is, Ramtar's mission there. Look, okay. In fact, I think I got. Oh, there it is. That'll be it. Okay, so there you go. And what this does is it gives you they basically modify your ship so that you can transport data information from what is known as Guardian Obilisks. And that is where we are right now. We're at one of the Guardian sites. I'll show you it so you can see. It's a free cam here. And look, here we are. Ooh, scary FDev content. We're here at one of the Guardian sites. In fact, if we get a little higher, you can just see how kind of cool this is. There you go. It's looking good. Okay, and there's a few of these. There's quite a few of these Guardian archaeological sites, so to speak. And what you have to do is you have to come to one of these sites with a ship and an SRV, and you have to collect materials. And all in all, it's quite a few materials. There's about I believe about 12 of them, and you need, well, it's actually 6, but you need 2 of each. And you have to scan these obelisks with the right materials in your SRV's hold, and that will give you a data packet. And that data packet then gets automatically transported back to Ramtar, who then produces these. So there are basically 5 types of data package. There's a history, a biology, a language, technology, and culture. And each one tells you a little bit more about the Guardians and who they were. So in fact, what we're actually in here, these obelisks are like a sort of physical representation of a database. It's a data communication, a data storage area that we're in. Like I said, these sites are all over the place, and I'm going to show you how you do this mission, how you actually complete the mission, how you do what you need to do. Now, the good news is that every time you scan one of these guys and get the right data package, you get some money. There's the mission there. Look, so far I've done 28 of them. Every time you do an obelisk, you get 1 million credits, and if you do all of them, you get an extra 10 million. Now, I'm given to understand there's like 100 of these, so that's 100 million for like just going around finding information out about Guardians. Yeah. Now, if you're into the storyline of Elite like I am, I quite enjoy learning and discovering and that kind of stuff. Then this is perfect. This is the way forward. So that's what I'm doing here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I do it. So, as with most things in Elite, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and there's been some rather nice chaps before us who have, done all this already. They've worked out which combinations of different items you need in your hold to access which obelisks. And as such, they've produced this rather nice spreadsheet. And there it is. So, we've got my fuel reserves there. I'll have to do something like that in a moment. Okay, so this spreadsheet here basically looks a bit complicated, but actually it's pretty straightforward when you know what you're doing. So I'll kind of explain it the best I possibly can. So on the right hand side, you'll see that there's a load of systems. Yeah. These are the systems where all the sites are. So you go to the system, and then in the corresponding first column where it says CD1 and 9A and 9D, that's the planet that you have to go to where the sites are, where the Guardian archaeological sites are, and there's quite often more than one site that you can go to. But what they've tended to do is to split them into three. So you've got alphas, betas, and gammas, and then if you can refer to the left-hand side, the top rows are obviously alpha, the second rows are beta, and the third ones are gamma. Now, this all of these, they connect to your different data packets. So if we start off at history on the very far left hand side, you'll see you've got history, and then you've got a column from 1 to 7, then 8 to 16, then 17 to 21. That's the data packet. So each one of these has about 20 or 21 data packets which you can scan out of an obelisk. And to the right of that, you then got these funny CAUR. That is referencing the items that you need in your hold. Now what I'm going to do is, before I go on with that, I'm actually going to show you those. So I'm going to get out of this place, because you have to kind of drive out of the base to get your ship. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself out of this area and try and just basically get as far away as I possibly can. So I think we're going to go over here. There we go. Now, like anything that's pretty cool, FDev have put this big alien base here, this big ancient alien ruins, but they make noises. In fact, if I slow down, you can hear. Aliens talking to us from the past, indeed communicating us. Okay, so you'd be forgiven for asking, why the hell am I doing this? It's a big mission. It gives you weeks to do it, and the truth is I've done 3 of the sites so far. Oh no, I tell you, I've only done 2, and this is the third one that I've done, and this is one of the biggest apparently. So yeah, this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this. Why am I doing it? Well, it's simple. Beyond, that's why. Beyond is due out probably end of first quarter of this year, and they are talking already about there being Guardian tech and Guardian involvement in that update. And as such, I thought I would come here and do the Guardian missions themselves. So as you can see here, I've got to leave the settlement. I've got to get about 1,000 and odd meters away, so we'll speed up a little bit. There we go. So yeah, this is why I'm doing it. So like I said, I'll take you through bit by bit what I'm doing, and then we'll actually do some of it, and you can see us scanning the obelisks and how interesting it is. If you don't really want to know the content that is here, the stuff that you learn, spoiler alert and all that, I am going to be reading out some of the things that we find out. So if you don't really want to know that stuff, have a look and certainly watch until we actually start doing the obelisk scanning itself, and at that point I would then leave, because I will be reading out some of the content we get. So big spoiler alert. However, do watch, because I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to tell you how you do all this, and it's pretty straightforward, if truth be told. A little complicated to begin with. It was a little complicated to understand. It was a little complicated to get my head around. But once I'd done all that, I had no problems at all. Okay, so we'll just wait for the Banshee. Where is she? Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. She's over there. Okay, right. Now, initially, what I did was, with these alien bases, I landed my vessel very close to them. But in these particular ones, you don't want to do that, and I'll tell you why. Because you need to scan these obelisks, and when your ship is close to you, it puts away your scanning gear, you can't use it. So you kind of have to come out here and land your ship somewhere, which is a bit of a pain, if truth be told, because you have to keep on coming out here and changing your cargo, as I will show you now. So if we go to transfer cargo, you'll see in a moment that I've got ancient totem and an ancient orb. So if you can see there, they've got ancient relics, ancient caskets, ancient tablets, ancient orbs, ancient urns, and ancient totems. Now, if we go back to our image of our spreadsheet, you can see where it says history on the left hand side, it has CA, that refers to a casket. UR refers to an urn, TO refers to a totem, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so it tells you the number, the data file that you're going to get when you scan an obelisk with the correct combination of items in your inventory, in your hold. Simple as that. However, you can't go to any obelisk. Oh, no. You actually have to go to specific obelisks. And thank God somebody has worked this all out before me. And so what you have to do is, so for example, we're currently in the very top number 1 section on the right hand side, which is CNUF or SYNUF, SYNUFE EFE TPFB44-0, and we're in the Gamma site, which is the top one, CD1 Gamma. So we're looking at the very bottom left hand side set of rows. Now I have already done the first 2 in culture, but what you have to do is you have to refer to a map, because different obelisks give you different data files. So here is a map. There's a map. There's a map of where we are. Okay. Now what you have to do is, you can see that it's pointing to all of the obelisks, and on the left hand side it has a key that shows you where all the different data files are. Yeah, and what you have to do is you go, okay, so I know that I'm going to go for, say, culture 15. Okay, so culture 15, C15, number 1, which is, I'm just having a good look now, can't actually see it. Oh, 15 culture. C8, okay. 1, there it is, 1, TOTO. Okay, I see it. So it's kind of in the middle left hand side, just left to where it says land here. So you know, you can just about make it out, which is fantastic. Oh, it's got an option there to land. I didn't even see that land here. Oh my god, I might try doing that. Okay, fantastic. So yeah, so we want to kind of be as close as we possibly can. I think I'm going to actually get in my ship and try and land a bit closer, but not too close to where my scanning equipment won't work. And we'll see how that goes. But as you can see, it says number 1, C15 number 1, it says TOTO. And if we look at our spreadsheet again, it says there number 15, TOTO. So what that means is we need 2 totems in our inventory to be able to scan that particular obelisk and get that particular data file. And it is as simple as that. That's what you need to do. At first it was a little confusing, but thankfully to those who have come before us, they have produced these wonderful maps. The links to all of these, by the way, are in the description. of the videos, so if you want to go and have a look at them, you can do. Get your heads around them. If you have any questions at all, you can see my Discord and in fact the Discord for Commander Creed's group, who is one of the communities that I'm a member of. So by all means get yourself over and have a look. So first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to try and land our ship a little closer. This thing's probably round about to the bottom right hand corner. If we can get a bit closer there, that'd be great. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we're actually going to try and do a bit of scanning, okay, so you guys can see how that works. Alright, let's see how it goes. Okay. There we go. Let's go and board our ship. Go and see if we can get a little closer to the alien base. Again, like I said, don't want to get too close because that scanning equipment screws up. So, there we go. Let's get a little altitude, and then we'll turn this baby around. Get ourselves a little closer. There we go. It'll be about 100, I think. Yeah, 100 meters off the ground. There we go. Oh, look, there's our base over there. Right. Let's have another look at the map and just see what we're going to be doing here. Okay. So we kind of want to be flying forward a little bit. There we go. Look at that map again. Yeah, we should be okay here. Okay, so we want to kind of land over here to the right of this. If I can land on the other side of this wall, I'll be fair. Well, I'll say wall, whatever that is. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We want to land somewhere around here. That's where we want to be, because that won't be then too far away from everything. Oh, there we go. Look, we got a perfect place to land. Look at that. And down we go. Eagle has landed. Fantastic. Okay. So before we exit, we're just going to work out what we need to do next. Like I said, we've done culture 14 and 15. So now we're going to move on to technology. So if we bring up the map, here we go. Let's have a look at that map. Okay. So we're going to be looking at technology, and in this site it looks like we have it says T, so we've got T18, T14, T17, so they're the three that, oh, we've got T19 as well up at the top as well. That's good. Okay then, so we're going to kind of focus on those. We're going to start off with T14, I think. Okay. For T14, if we look at our spreadsheet, T14 requires just an orb. Now, have we got a T15 on here? Because I noticed that it says orb. So, if we got T15 on the map, T15, I can't quite see T15. No, we've not got a T15 here. We got, but we might have something else. We've got a T15. No, a T17, and a T17 requires an orb and an urn. So if we take an orb and an urn, we should be able to get 2 out of 1 run here. Yep, there you go, an orb and an urn, simple as that. Okay, so Yeah, so we're going to do 14 and 17, and they're both in the same area. They're kind of over to the right, just below the main large structure. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Okay, there we go. So, enough of that boring science bit. Let's actually go and do some work. Right. Deploy, deploy, deploy. We need to refuel this baby. Get to about 25% and then we'll refuel it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Right, so we need orbs and urns, if I'm right. So, yeah, orbs and urns. Okay. So we need one orb. There we go. And one urn. There we go. Transfer that over like that. It's as simple as that. Right, okay. Right. Oh, hey, Symbol. I didn't see you there, mate. Okay, let's just talking outside the stream a moment. Right, so I forgot where we're going. Okay, I think I know where we're going. Let's just check that map again. Yep, we're going there. Okay, good, good, good. Right, let's drive. So hopefully I've not positioned my craft too near the stuff, so to speak. We should have a fair amount of distance between us and the site. The only problem with doing this mission is that it can get a little confusing as to where you are and what you're doing. So, as far as I can make out, I think we're in the right area. I'm just going to have a quick look in the old camera. So it's like kind of like, if you're pretty good at reading maps, you should enjoy this. So yeah, I think that's, yeah, that's where we're going. We're going over there to the right. We're going, that's where we're going there. We're going to here. Okay, so put the drone away, so to speak, and off we go. There we go, we got far on away from our ship now to give us a much call, a good place. And as you can see, on the ground is lying around these ancient materials, so you don't necessarily have to, you know, get them all in one place. You can go to more than one place. There's one, I went to one of the bases and got them all there. before moving on to do the mission itself. Incidentally, I have been told that the actual ancient artifacts themselves are worth about 100,000 each. So if you get more than one of them, go for it. You might as well. It's all money at the end of the day. And the ancient orb looks like a football. Just saying. There we go. Okay, so this is where we need to be. Ooh, scary. Ow. Okay. Well, and I'll just crash into the million-year-old ancient obelisk. Now, as you can see, we got some glowing obelisks. Look at these, and look what happens when I come close to them. Look. Ancient symbols. Don't you just feel like Indiana Jones? I should have put that. I should have put that into the description of my thing. The Baron goes Indiana Jones on us all. That's what I should have done. Yeah. Okay. So I think that this one, yeah, that's right. This one here is the one that we're after. Now this is number 14, and the first thing we have to do with number 14 is we only need an orb actually in our hold. So we're going to get rid of the other one we've got. Oh wait, one. There we go. Okay, so we only need an orb, so we're going to get rid of the urn just for a moment. There you go, that goes out the back. We'll leave that out there a moment. And we're going to scan this one. Now when we scan it, just with a normal scan, it'll make some noises, and it should. Now if this is the bit where I'm actually going to read out some content. So if you want to do this yourself, look away now. If this is something that you're interested in, by all means feel free to continue watching, but you will get these as you go along, and I think this is one of the biggest bits about this game, about this particular mission in fact, is that you learn as you go along. You learn a bit more about, look at that, you get some collected encoded patterns for your wonderful data storage. At the same time, we now have learned something else about the Guardians. Let's have a look, shall we? And it's got Ramtaz. So Ramtaz decoded the information, and he's given us a little bit of information. The data makes up a group of entries regarding the Guardians' military. For most of their history, the Guardians made use of a small forces that combined the roles of military and police. These forces were comprised of volunteers whose conscription was part of a tacit social contract. In times of war, these forces could be expanded rapidly, as most of the adult population had already received basic training. Isn't that interesting? So we are learning about the Guardians as we go along here, and I think that's a real attraction to what we're doing here. Okay, so we kind of need that urn again now, so wherever it's gone, I think I might just pushed it along. Let's have a look. Well, I hope I haven't pushed it down the hill. Oh, look at that. Look how close it is to the hill. Oh no, it's going to go. Okay, we better pick it up quickly. There we go, got it. Okay. So, so that actually on the map you can see these. I mean, I'll show you again on the map very quickly. You can actually see the orbs themselves and the obelisks. There you go. So we just found number 14. Now I know that 17 is out here, so text 17, and you can see that it's pointing over on the far right hand side, just below the main circular structure. So you can see we've just done the orb on its own, and then we're going to do the orb and the urn. Okay, and the orb and the urn will gain us text 17. Okay, now it's a good idea to kind of print off the spreadsheet, this spreadsheet here, and then you can tick it off as you go along. You can tick off the ones you've done, so you know where you're up to. And I've actually done that, so I'm just going to tick off number 14 that we've done there. Now you get 1 million for every one of these. Yeah, God, you're playing, learning. Yeah, it's all go, go, go. So now we're going to do number 17, which I believe is just the one behind it. Okay, we can see that on the screen. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ow! Get off! Get off! Getting in my way. Okay, there we go. Once again, select, scan, and away we go. Oh, this seems to be a problem. Maybe I've not got the right one. Let's take another look at our map, because clearly I've not done something right, have I? Uno momento. Okay, tech 14. Yeah, we just done that, and then tech. Oh, it's not even there. It's somewhere else. Oh, it's at the back. I've clicked the wrong one. That's what it is. Okay, I need to go towards the back. Right, we'll try that then. Okay, and this is the problem. You've got to try and figure out. So there should be one down here somewhere that we can see. Where is it? There it is. This will be the one. Okay. Let's scan that. There we go. We got that one. Yay. Let's have another read. Data gives Guardians research into computer technologies. The Guardians' computer hardware operated on the same principles as our own. By George! Their engineering was more sophisticated, but even to a layperson such as myself, it is comprehensible. They experimented with organic computers. What? But ultimately had these failed to meet expectations, except in a few areas such as biomonitoring. Even their genetically modified organisms usually perform better. Well, isn't that just jolly spiffing? Okay, so we got what we needed from these two. That's how this area done. And again, just listen to those sounds. Yeah? Wow. Okay, and we're going to go flying back to our ship and check what we need next. So, just done number 17. So we'll tick that off on our list and see if there's any more tech ones to be done. Yep, I'll just drive up a hill. That's good, yeah. Well, I like that. That sun's quite pretty, isn't it? Okay. Now, if you don't want to do this mission, if you can't be bothered going around donning your Indiana Jones hat and becoming an archaeologist for a day or two, if you just can't be asked, all of these are available on the net. You can download them. Somebody's produced a file with them all on. So if you want to still learn, hi Symbol, I can see you waving. If you want to learn about the Guardians, all of the data packets that I am collecting now have already been found. So it's all good. And you can go and read them. Am I going to tell you where they are? No. Are you going to find them yourself? Yes. Go out there, Google it. Google is your friend. And I'm sure you'll be able to find what you want to find. Okay. So we're going to have a look now to see what our next mission is. So I'm not going to keep on referring to the spreadsheet on the overlay. I'm just going to have a quick look here, so I know what I'm doing. We're going to go for a couple of more tech ones because they're not too far away from us. So I'll just check my spreadsheet so I know what I'm doing. So we're going to go for Tech 18 and 19, and that requires an orb and a tablet. There we go. That's going to give us number 18. There we go. Are you going to do this symbol, or are you going to download just the information about the Guardians? go. We're on to our next set of obelisks. Okay, now then. I believe that the first one we want, which is number 18, is down here. There he is, glowing at us. Oh, I'll just bang into him. That's good. Okay. Well, you're doing the mission symbol. Well, if you need any help, you know where I am. A bit of trouble with this one. Let's see. Okay, see if we might do it turret motion. Okay. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Next piece of information. This data contains details regarding AI in the Guardian Society. What really sets the Guardians apart from humanity technologically was the way they embraced neutral. Is that neutral? It must be neural. That's going to be a typo. Neural implantation, and artificial intelligence. Not only did the implants enhance one's mental capacity, they also provided one with a direct connection to the monolith network and the fledgling AIs. It was this symbiosis that fueled the rapid advancement of technology during this era. But unfortunately, this same advancement also resulted in the ultimate destruction of their species. Oh, don't like the Guardians dying. That's no good. We like Guardians. Bradley! What's happening? Bradley, look, Bradley, we're in the middle of the alien Guardian civilization. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, so we need to do, we just done number 18, and the next one we're going to do is number 19, but we need to just change out, we're going to keep our orb, but we need to change out something else, because the spreadsheet tells us what we need to do. So, transfer, we're getting rid of a tablet, and we need a totem. There we go. That's that done. And then we go back. And this is literally what you have to do to find all of these data machines. So remember, you get 1 million every time you do this. 1 million. Yeah, for every one of these. It's easy money, guys. And girls. Chaps and chapettes. Okay, number 19. Sorry, number 8. Yeah, it's number 19. So, what am I doing? I'm missing count here. Because I'm not ticking my sheet. I need to tick my sheet. I'll do that in a moment. Okay, so we're going to do number 19 now. And number 19 is over here somewhere. I think that's it there. You see that one? We've got to turn around to it. I see me try and do a handbrake turn, and it just didn't happen. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's our uplink. Commence. Come on. Commence. Oh, okay, I got it. It's all good. What? Oh, I got too close. Do you see that? Right, stay where we are. Okay. Use that sonic screwdriver. Here we go. There we go, we got the next bit of information! Yeah! My fuel reserves are really low, so I better put them up. Okay. Refuel. Refueled. Okay. This data concerns regarding AI. Oh, we're still on AI. Okay. The early AIs were designed with two goals in mind. The first was to augment the abilities of the Guardian operators, who were responsible for managing the monolith network and interaction with the AIs, a goal they achieved. The development of shared thought space technology and neural network gave their civilization an unprecedented intellectual boost. The second was for the AIs to actually drive their own development, which they also achieved. The first few generations of AI relied heavily on the monolith network, but they soon evolved into more distributed model by storing their consciousness within the implants. Am I beginning to see a little bit of a trend as to what might have happened to these Guardians? Do we think the Guardians might not be extinct? Don Silver Caps, ladies and gentlemen. I think we might be talking about a ghost in the machine situation here. Maybe these obelisks are not just a database. Maybe these are the Guardians. This is what's left of them, these data storage, this monolith network that's still running after all this time. And here we are, connecting our ships directly into that monolith network. If my ship flies off now and waves at me and says something along the lines of, "So long and thanks for all the fish," I'm not going to be happy. Okay, so I'm going to get up and leave my ship, take my boxes off, and then have a look and see what else we want to go and do, because so it was like, it was about 10 minutes. 10 minutes and I just earned 2 million. Can't be bad. You're right, Symbol. Is there a problem? Okay, so let's tick off our boxes now. Here we go. So we have now got technology number 18 and technology number 19. Now I'm just going to quick look at this map that I've got here in front of me. I wonder if we've got any more technology ones on here. I don't think we have. So I think I might have exhausted all the technology stuff on this map. By Jove! That's not good news. Time to move on to language. So we're going to have a look at the map and see if there's any language ones. No, there's not. There's an extreme lack of language here. What is going on? I cannot speak the language. You going fighting, Bradley? A bit of a scrap. Queensby rules and all that. What? Okay. Oh, we got a language. There we go. We got language 18. So language 18, we need a tablet and an urn. That's what we need. You're learning EDDI? EDDI? Elite Dangerous what? Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. Bradley, take some pictures. Put them in the Discord. Language 18. Tablet and urn. There we go. And off we go. Now language is over here. What's EDDI? I want to know what EDDI is. I know what EDDB is. Now I think that it's this group of standing stones here. Well, it might be. Oh my god, it's a bit steep. Yeah, I think it's this group here. To make your onboard computer better, is this like voice attack? Is that what we're talking about? It looks like I've been here previously. I wonder if I'm in the right place on the map. Let's have a look, shall we? Where are we? Okay, that's that bit there. Okay, oh, I might need to be over there actually. Language. Oh no, I might be in the right. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I need to be over here. That's where I need to be. Here. You have no idea how to shut it up. Well, that's AI for you. What you need, Symbol, is some Guardian AI. They sound far more fun. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go over here. Yes, YouTube won't let you, I'm afraid. It's very conscious about the things that you post. But that's fine, I'll take a look at it. Okay, I think this is the area we need to be in. Okay. I should make a Baron voice pack. What do you reckon? I think this is the one we're after here. Okay, so this is language number 18. Oh. Oh. What happened there? Oh. I think I might have gone to the wrong one. What's going on? Did I click on the wrong one? I need to click on the one behind. No. Oh, there's one there as well. That's the history. I'm sure I'm in the right place here. That's history. This is language. Let's try that again, shall we? Ow. Whatever. Ow. Try that again. Ah, there you go, it worked. It was a bug. Right. Decoded ancient language data. The data you've extracted from this data pattern has granted me further insight, so much so that I'm confident I can establish a proper dictionary for the future research. The limited understanding I've derived from their language reveals a fascinating species. Though the written glyphs share the shape and motion of the original sign language, they also evolve in response to new media, such as electronic representation. The glyphs on the obelisks and other structures provided the primary mechanism for recognizing the patterns, and also gave me a clue as to what other data patterns might contain. Well, isn't that jolly spiffing? Okay, so that's language. Now, I believe at this site there is only one language option, so we will tick that off on our little sheet. There we go. And now we're going to move on to biology. By Georgeology, that's what we're going to be doing next. Okay. Oh, there's our ship. Oh. Oh, look at that. I was defeated by a rock. How glamorous. Okay. Up into the air, up I say, up. Oh. Okay, ow.
Hey, Zoom.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good. What are you up to? Had your breakfast?
Just finished. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the Road to Riches, but yeah, EDDI. I have no idea how to use it.
I've not used it myself, mate, so I couldn't possibly comment. So what exactly does it do?
It's supposed to give you better control over what your onboard AI gives you as feedback, especially audio.
Really?
And it connects with voice attack.
Does it really?
Yep. But at the moment, it's just talking about the news in game.
Oh.
It just won't shut up.
Well, I know that in Beyond, they're about to bring out the new audio Galnet, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah? So your Galnet will now talk to you. So you can fly and just have it talk to you as you're going along.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And I've looked at the voice attacks, and I've looked at the voice packs, and they look very interesting. I quite fancy the Brent Spiner one because, you know, you click on things and he tells you things about them, and it's literally like having commander data in your cockpit.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so I'm well up for that, me.
I used to play Star Trek Online a lot. So.
Yeah? Bridge Commander?
Yeah. No, Star Trek Online.
Oh, Star Trek Online, yes. I got a lot of friends who play that. They love that game, especially since it's free.
Yeah, I was a founder, so...
Really?
I didn't get, yeah.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Well, 10 years ago now. 11? 10? Well, 11 now because we're 2018. So yeah.
Is it bad that you just sort of look back and go, you rate your life by the games that you've played? Yeah.
Oh no. I love that game. I'm glad that it came free to play because it's now pay to win.
Right.
And for a mainly PvE game, that's not that fun. But you still have, I don't know, Spock sometimes talking to you in your ear, and you're like, oh no.
I can imagine. Okay, so we're going to go for biology number 13 now. So this should be fun. You need to do this mission, you know. It's amazing.
Oh, I will.
I've learned so much doing this. Okay. I was wondering, do you know what, this is how, whoa, about to crash. Okay, do you know what I really like about this game? I'm thinking that what I might do is take a look at whale songs. Because I bet I can begin to decipher some of the noises that these bases are making. Because it happens in the Thargoid bases too. They make noises in the Thargoid bases. I bet that they're like whale songs. I bet that the sound and the vibrations, you know, means... Oh, look, a football. Hey. That's fun. Okay. I bet they mean something. I bet they're trying to tell us something. I don't know. Oh, I have not seen the pic yet, Bradley. Wait there. Let me go and have a look. Oh, there it is.
It is very
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Looking good.
Yep.
He's got that whole shiny, proud thing when he gets a new ship. I was like that when I got the car. Oh my god, it's amazing! I'll take 1,000,000 pictures. Okay, where is my Bio 13? Bio 13 is back here, I believe. Okay, there it is. It's over there. What is it? Broke? Is Bio 13 wrecked? Somebody come and smashed it up? Good lord.
Oh no.
I must be doing something wrong. Bio 13 is not where I thought it was. Let's have a quick look. Am I in the right place? Do you know what? I'm not in the right place. I know I'm not in the right place. I know I'm not. You look, see, I'm miles away from where I should be. I should be over here. That's where I should be. Oh, right. Do you know what? I am awful at reading this map. I really am. It was upon my second day of my archaeological research that I suddenly discovered I was lost. Okay. Oh, dude, it costs you a fortune to update. 300 million? That's... Oh, okay, yes, because it's Python. Yes. Because, well, that's nothing, you know. Do you know how much it is for an FSD drive for one of the big ships, Bradley? A Type A. 150 million just for the FSD drive.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Please don't say that.
150 million. That's just for the FSD drive. It's about 50 million for the power distributor, and another 150 million for the power plant.
Oh.
So you're looking at almost 2-3 times the cost of the ship just to upgrade it to A. Yes, yes. It's time to cry now. Time to lose all of those pretty little credits that you've worked so hard to gather. Why haven't... Oh, I've got one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we need to get rid of those, because otherwise it won't work. Okay. I'm going to scan... Bio 13! Come on, give me a scanny thing. Oh, my data storage is full. I guess I'll have to get rid of all these stupid things. Bradley, I have one thing to say to you. Professor Palin. Would it be good if you could do that, Stuart, eh? Wouldn't it be good if you could pay on a monthly basis? Yeah. Can I pay this off over 12 months? Yeah. Hello, Kizzy. My cat's come to visit me. You alright? Hey, you okay? Yeah. Right, let's have a look at this data thing. Here we go. This data contains details about etiquette, feeding habits, and hunting. Non-indigenous animals were considered a particular delicacy. The Guardian's expansion into space introduced them to new ecologies and consequently to new food. So far, I've had little success in determining the details of these alien creatures or where they were obtained, but it was certainly a valuable trade for the Guardians. Huge parks and reserves were constructed on their worlds, where they could hunt both local and imported animals. Well, isn't that interesting? You know, the more I read about these Guardians, the more I realise they're just gamers like us. Yeah, you just want to play FPSs and shoot people, don't they? That's what they're going to do. You're right, kids. No, you can't bug me. I'm playing. No. Okay. Right, where's me? Where's me? There it is. Okay. So that was bio number 13. And now I'm going to do bio number 14, which I need these two for, and funny enough, it's just over here. According to my map, it should be just over here. I believe that's it. What? 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 Do you know you're making me crash? You know that, don't you? Look what you made me do. Yeah? Hey. What's wrong with you, kids? Go on, I've had enough of you now. Go on. Go away before I send you to a Guardian hunting reservation.
No.
Don't know, my cat should beat them all up. Ow. Ow.
The joys of having a decent fuel scoop.
I hate fuel scooping. I can't understand. It's just... The only thing that's good about fuel scooping is... Well, alright, there's two things that are good about fuel scooping. So the first thing is, obviously, I get refueled, and I don't need to call any fuel rats. Secondly, it looks pretty cool. I like how, like, on the ASP, like, they have a little compartment that opens when you're fuel scooping. And on the cutter, like, little things come up. Don't know what you call them.
Nice.
Struts or something. They look awesome, yeah. But actually doing it bores me to tears. Okay, biological number 14. This data is particularly interesting. It appears that another indication of their prowess in biological manipulation was the creation of unique creatures for consumption. This was done to ensure adequate supplies for the general population, although there was also a specialist trade. Having an animal created for a specific celebration demonstrated the owner's status and wealth, but being the creator of such a delicacy meant even greater honor. This part of the research could aid us in food production and make famine a thing of the past. But what would we do without all the systems that are in outbreak and famine? We won't be able to find all the materials we need.
I know, right?
Damn you, Guardians!
Stop solving life's problems. We want to do
yeah. How else are we lowly commanders supposed to make a book or two if all the problems within the universe have been solved? Bradley, I don't know. Can you kill 3 people so fast?
I don't understand.
Go on, I'll let you have that one, Brandy. Bradley. This is the way we drive back, drive back. Okay. The cat has got bored. She has wandered off.
Aww.
Clearly, I'm not paying her enough attention.
Nope.
So therefore,
Yeah,
that is it.
unworthy owner.
Yeah, that's the one. I have had my fill of you, human. See you later. Okay. So, we have... what have we just done there? Biology 13 and 14. We can take them off now. So I'm so glad I printed this off. Because I tell you what, I'd be screwed otherwise. Okay.
That is legit.
What, mate? What?
You're saying that having printed documents in this day and age, that's legit.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do biology 15 next. Oh, sorry, no, we're gonna do biology 13. Oh, no, we've done 13. So we'll do biology 15 and 17. Hopefully, what do we need? Oh no, we'll have to do them individually. Okay, then. Right, here we go. So, biology 15 requires an urn and a casket. Have you just owned a cobra, Bradley, yeah? You killed 3 people with your shield going off, yeah?
Not bad.
Was it close? I think... Oh, no, let's have a look. Yeah, I get you, Stuart. Yeah, well, that would be pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of radio stations already out there. You know, you can go and listen to Radio Sidewinder or Hut and Orbital Truckers. That's my favourite. It's all about Hut and Orbital. So yeah, oh, I think I need to be over here. Yeah, I think that's where I need to be. There. Okay. Do you know this is like one great big Guardian library? You know, you need to know where everything is. You know? This is a GTA thing, isn't it, Stuart? Yeah. What's wrong with you, cat? No, I'm busy. Can't you see I've got Guardian information to research?
Exactly.
Okay. Biology 13. No, we've done 13. We're doing 15 now. So biology 15 is on the end. On the end, left shelf. Okay. Wow, you know what? I can't believe some of the people who actually figured all this out first. They must have been here for ages.
Oh yeah.
Sussing all this out, yeah. A Galnet TomTom? Yeah? You have
I
reached your
guess.
destination.
Yeah, no road to riches.
Why did I not get... why did it not give me anything? Am I in the wrong place again? Oh, I know why. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot, that's why.
And why are you an idiot?
Because I scanned the wrong thing.
Oh no.
I'm trying to do... in fact, I even think I might have done the wrong thing inside. Oh, that's... 15. No, that's right, 15. I'm on the right one. I'm sure I am. Hold on. Where am I? Okay, that's... Yeah, I'm sure I'm at the right one. Maybe it's this one. Let's go look. Ow. Let's try this one. Oh, it was that one. Okay, there we go. It seems that most of this day's package has become corrupted. By George. However, I have been able to decipher one section. It seems that the Guardians retained the ability to digest raw meat, and most meals were served uncooked. Ooh. Although they did appreciate cooked meat. This became an almost ceremonial aspect of their eating and was often incorporated into formal meals. Wow, okay. I kind of think I understand. But I guess if they'd modified their biology so they could, you know, not have any diseases, you'd be okay eating raw meat. The only way that the reason why we cooked it was to get rid of all the germs and things, wasn't it? So. Bradley, if there's nobody at the Has site, come out and come back in. Reload the instance, and things will res for you. Okay, so we just did biology 15 there. Now we're going to do biology 17. Anaconda versus Anaconda. A clash of the titans. Ow. Got stuck. Ow. That sound that they make here, that's awfully like the Thargoids. It's very much like the Thargoids. You know, I might actually start doing some recording in this game, you know what I mean? Record some of the sounds and see what I can figure out. For science and all that palaver. Okay. 15. So now we're doing number 17, which is an urn and an orb. Okay. Boy, I'm sure glad I got these sheets, because otherwise this would be a pain in the complete and utter rear end. Is there security forces in the hazard site? Are you in a Haz-Res? Because if you're in a Haz-Res and you're in a Python, no. Bradley, no. You will die. Unless you're a very good pilot. A tablet. Got. Here we go. Back we go.
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is what happens when you don't have a good scanner.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't find the planets.
That road to riches is the way forward, though.
Yeah. Okay, I got the first one.
Okay, so we're looking for biology number 17, which is on the end down here. There it is, that's the one. Okay, we've obviously done something wrong. Right, let's go to the thing, because last time I did this, I was in the wrong bloody place, full stop. So... Okay, no, I'm in the right place. I'm even in the right... What's going on here? Have I got everything I need? Yeah, I think I'm in the fairly. Biology number 17. Yep, I'm fairly certain I'm there. Oh, okay, I seem to be trying to ram the obelisk. That's good. Step away from the million-year-old artifacts. I'll just make sure we got the right stuff in our inventory. I got... Oh, I completely and utterly put the wrong thing in my cargo. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Why do I make these mistakes? Okay, back to the ship. Ow, ow, ow. Get off, get off. Ow. Hello, cat. What? What's wrong? Have you come to watch me investigate Guardians? Yeah?
I think you haven't fed the cat in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's not so much that, she's just after attention. You know what cats are like. I think you'll find you have not stroked me in at least 3 hours. What's going on? Yeah, sideways. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's get this right now. Oh, I'm not even bloody under the thing. There we go. Right. Okay. Transfer card. Right, number 17 is not a tablet, you idiot.
Oh no.
It's an orb. There we go. Out. Out, I say.
Hey, is there a way to know how much your scans are worth without going back to the station?
There is. I can't remember how much. You mean how much you've done so far?
Yeah.
No. You kind of got to figure it out yourself. I believe they were talking about that. Said you using that Explorer, the Elite Dangerous Explorer app?
No, I do not know what that is.
Oh, right. Well, then you need to have a chat with Creed and the rest of them. You see, what they're doing is they've all got second accounts, so they can go and do some exploration. And I don't like that. I tend to have one account and stick to that, basically.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to do. They're going to go out into the black and do some proper exploration. And I'm like, okay, cool. You go knock yourself out, guys. I'll stay here. If truth be told, I'm kind of waiting for all the new stuff that's coming out. You know, this year they're going to bring out loads of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to see what all's going on with that before I start committing myself to months and months out in the black. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay.
You can do it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yay! It worked! It worked! Okay. The data contains more details about the Guardians' physiology regarding their environment. Looking through previous data collected by pilots like yourself, it came as no surprise to learn that their environmental requirements were very similar to our own. Barring any local biological threats, we could easily live on their worlds. They wouldn't even need terraforming. In fact, we would find their worlds more comfortable than the Guardians would ours. Now, I'm no expert in xenology, but I am beginning to wonder just how much involvement the Guardians have had in our evolution. Could this be a real game version of the whole ancient alien theory?
Yeah, the precursors.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sounding more and more plausible.
Well, it is. I mean, it talks about how they literally made genetic, you know, creatures, and
yeah.
we seem to have an awful lot in similar to them. You know, there's an awful lot going on that's the same. We both like to game. We were both hunters, hunter-gatherers. We survive in the same environments. It's just they had much better technology than we did.
Yeah.
Right, that was biology number 17. We can tick that off our list. Okay. Okay, what have we got left? Let's have a look at our map. Hello? What's wrong with you? Yeah.
It's okay, I didn't need a heart today.
What? No, you're not jumping up here. No, I've got I've got joysticks and keyboards and everything. And no. There you go. That's it. Good girl. Right. I need to do something. Okay, what am I doing? Biology. Is there anything more biological on this site?
Alright, see you, Stuart.
You take care, Stuart. Fly safe. And remember, they'll never take the skies from you, my friend. Never. Okay. Oh, I see a bio 18. Ooh. Okay, we're going to do biological 18. Biological totem. That's what we want. Totem. There we go. Let's go have a look at biological 18. I'm lost already. I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going over it. I think I am, yeah. Okay. Uh, no. No, no, no. No. No, go away. No. Okay. 18 is all the way over here, I believe. Okay. Scanny, scan, scan, scanny, 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 scanny. Yay! There we go, that's another one. Okay, that's obvious. Data contains more details about the Guardian's physiology regarding... What? Oh, a second, we only just got that, haven't you? Oh, okay. I can see from the data that humanity would indeed be able to... Yeah, we've seen this one. We got the same thing twice. 17...
Oh no.
18.
What have you
Is
done?
that really? Oh, right, okay, so it's basically the same thing until we get to the first key difference is gravity. Most of the worlds have a lower gravity rating than we would consider normal, which no doubt explains their taller and more slender frame. Their flexible bone structure would adapt to high gravity with little discomfort or loss in physical strength. Okay. They are just the greys, aren't they? That's all they are. They're just the greys.
Yeah, it seems like they're the greys.
Yeah. We're going to jump an obelisk. Here we go. Oh, we go. Go, 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 go. Oh, look at that. Yes. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe I span out after that. Oh, what? This has gone disastrously wrong. If only I had a rock to stop me. Uh-oh. Ow. Right. Okay, so we have just done biology number 18. Okay, it's time to do history. History, ladies and gentlemen. History. Now, I got history 21. Oh, history 17. That's what we want. Okay, history 17. Is 20 there? Oh, we can do two in one go. This is going to be good. Okay, so we need caskets. And oh no, we can't. Oh, bugger. Right. Okay. Okay, we'll have to do two. Okay, right. Casket and totem to begin with, and we're going to number 17, which is over here. This way round. Oh, look at that. An obelisk. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so follow this way past these guys, and then there should be banks of 2 over here. There we go. Yep, here we are. Right, okay. So 17 is that one there right in front of us. Okay. There we go. For the wrong. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on here with the wrong? Okay. Something wrong. Oh, I think I might know what I've done wrong. Yeah, I think I might be in the wrong place again. So, Jesus. Okay, where are we? That's 4. Group of 4. So I'm in the right place. Oh yeah, I think I have scanned the wrong one now. Okay, that's okay. I think we know what we're doing now. Okay. Yeah, I have. There we go. Right, okay. According to this data, the Guardian's homeworld serves as a power base for this new religious order, which eventually succeeded in ostracizing or exiling all of its opponents.
Well,
what's wrong, Bradley? Hi, Norma. I can find no other references to these exiles in the story credits. The development should have resulted in peace, but a further division arose after over the fate of the AIs. At the time, the AIs were virtual entities and so were reliant on Monolith Network to exist. Because this made them vulnerable, they searched for a way to achieve independence from the network. Their research aroused the fear of the abolitionists, who used violent methods to prevent the AIs from achieving independence, and even to combat those guardians who accepted the AIs. Ah, so there is more than one rift of Guardian. There's more than one group. There might have been some exiles who weren't extinguished and made extinct. This interests me greatly.
That's pretty cool.
Are you okay, Norma? Bradley, you okay? Is there something you need to ask me? The Guardians, which might return. Yes, exactly. Yes. We thought they were extinct, but there seemed there may have been some exiles. Where did they go? Did they take the AIs with them? Tune in next week, folks.
No, that's just evil.
Oh, dear. Oh, straight into an obelisk. Fantastic. Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
That's what happens when you try to make funny jokes.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Kizzy. No, no. What's wrong with you, eh? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, let's go. Well, Noma, I'd say what's really interesting about that, Noma, is that very recently I learned that it is canon that at some point the Alliance had Thargoid ships. In fact, at the end of the last Thargoid war, the Alliance stole the microid virus that Commander Jameson delivered onto the Thargoids, unknowingly through INRA. They stole that virus and gave it to the Thargoids, and in return the Thargoids not only gave them ships, they worked with them in collaboration and gave them scientific information and technology. So of all the powers out there, the Alliance are the ones that I would say have got the most alien tech. And that's canon. That's actually in the timeline of Elite. So if you look it up, it's all there to read. And apparently our real expert on lore is a chap called Commander Rakyle. He's not online right now, but he said he read somewhere that actually is canon in the current game. There's something somewhere that seems to suggest that actually happened as far as Elite Dangerous is concerned. Well, at the end of 2018, they're bringing out squadrons, and squadrons will have carriers. So you'll be able to get on a carrier, and that carrier will then be able to take you to systems, and you can then leave and do whatever you need to do. You know. I don't know about battleships. I know that certain player groups have got their own ships for science and other such things. Yeah. Right, so we've just history number 17, I believe.
So I just turned in a nice little 4 million exploration.
Wow. 4 million?
4 million.
Wow. Norma, they do have ships. They're coming out this year. We're about to see a whole range of Alliance vessels. They've announced the Crate and they've announced the Chieftain. You can look them up. They are on there, but the stats we don't know yet. Lewis, this is the Guardians mission. You can get it from a system called Meene, M-E-E-N-E, and if you dock into Felice Dock, I think it's called, you get a mission in your communication panel from Ramtar, and then you need to basically, if you look in the description of the video, you will see links to places that tell you how to do all the different things that we're doing. So by all means, get out there, give it a try yourself. It's absolutely jolly spiffing. How much do I think a carry would be? Millions and billions of credits. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. No, I'm guessing that it's going to be at least 500 million. If you think that a big ship's about 100, I think the most expensive is a cutter, about 186 million. So it's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be more than a cutter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, seems about right.
Okay. So now we're going to do history. Let's have a look at history. I think that history number 18 is hidden away here. Yes, we're going to do history number 18 now. It's a little complicated to begin with, Lewis, but I'll be honest with you. Give it a go. If you have any problems, feel free to contact me, and I'll be happy to explain it to you. But once you get going with it, it's pretty straightforward. It's just, if you're absolutely useless at reading maps like me, you may have a few problems. Okay, so 18 needs 2 caskets. There we go. Let's go and have a look at number 18. Can you hear these sounds, Symbol?
I'm not on your stream, but your stream is off, so...
Oh, okay. Say again?
Yeah, no.
Alright, okay. Did you say my stream's off? Did it?
The sound on your stream is off.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you've turned it off. Alright, I thought you said my sound wasn't coming through.
No, on my
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. You
Cool.
caught me off guard. I was exiting the station. I hit somebody.
Good. I'm glad. That's good. Show them who's boss. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Okay, we're gonna do number 18 now, which I think is this one. So I got a question for you, Noma. If you had a carrier, what would you call it? What would be the name of your carrier? You got a name for a carrier, Symbol?
I have to look up something real quick. Let's see.
Really? Oh, it's this one. It might be this one. Oh, there we go. Okay.
See, I'm very traditional when it comes to naming ships. So I'd go with either like a Canadian town or something. Being from Montreal as well, probably the carrier would be the Montreal would be a nice name for a
Montreal is a good name for a ship. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh, it's Nomads. I've been calling it Nomad. What the bloody hell is that all about? Okay, sorry, Nomad. Nomads in space. Would that be the name of your carrier? The Nomad is a good name for a ship. The Nomad. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this data describes details about the Guardian's second civil war. Okay, so this is the war that literally is supposed to have extincted them. Yeah, so the war was ostensibly fought between the people of the homeworld and the colonies, but in truth there were divisions even among individual city-states. The scale of the conflict war exceeded that of the First Civil War. In human terms, the First Guardian Civil War was little more than a political clash, albeit with violent conflict, but the second was an all-out war between the abolitionists and the rest of society. The war eventually destroyed the Guardians' habitats, forcing them to retreat into sacred domes protected by powerful shields. Wow. And a bit of a scrub. So that was history number 18.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Now then, I don't know which one we're doing next. I don't know if there's a 19 on here. Nomad was a race with Freelancer, I think. Do you know what, Nomad? I loved Freelancer. God, I enjoyed that game. Yeah, I loved that game so much. Yeah. When I heard about Elite, and I remember what Elite was all about, all I thought in my head was, oh, this is the Freelancer I've been waiting for.
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
I never played Freelancer.
You never played Freelancer?
Never played it. No.
So what got you into Elite and Symbol?
When it came out, I remembered that I really wanted to go back to when I was playing Wing Commander, and since Star Citizen
Wing
really wasn't
good.
doing it for me.
Did you play Star Citizen?
No, I watched a lot of streams
to
see how it was back in, especially at the start. But I didn't have any friends really to play Elite with at the time, and I just watched like a few videos and streamers. It seemed cool, but there was something a bit off at the time for me.
Right.
And then fast forward 3 years and winter sale on Steam and go like, oh, it's like super cheap now. Okay then.
Yeah. Are you enjoying Elite?
A lot more than I expected.
Yes. Yes.
So
how long have you been playing Elite? How long's your game time, so to speak?
Since the 26th, I've been playing maybe 36 hours up to now.
Okay.
So, yeah, about it.
Nomad, Freelancer did have a sequel. It was called Freelancer 2. And
yes, and I also...
Yes, it wasn't as good as the original Freelancer. In my humble opinion.
Yeah, all the people that I used to know that really love Freelancer all say the same thing. Freelancer 2, not as good.
No, it wasn't. Freelancer was brilliant. It was awesome. The only thing that was bad about Freelancer was you could only really ever get about 60 people playing it in the one server you had. You had to join a server and then work your way up in that server, and you'd only ever get 60 actual other players in it. There was plenty of NPCs, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just didn't. You know, that was the only issue with it. You know, so.
I can see why that's an issue.
Yeah. And the thing was, you'd kind of come home from work or school or whatever, and you'd be like, oh, I'm going to play Freelancer now. Oh, I'll try and get into that server where I'm really good. Oh, I can't because all the slots are taken up. Oh, no. That's not good. So, yeah, that was Freelancer. Yeah, they scrapped it. But there's still independent servers that run Freelancer Nomad if you're interested. Or you could just play Elite, because it's just as good, if not better. Okay, I think...
Oh, wow. So, I've been listening to Radio Sidewinder since you talked about it.
Yeah.
The music's great.
Yeah.
but they have the Galnet News through Android.
Right.
So it's Android Alex that's just splurting out the Galnet News.
There
It's pretty amazing.
you go. You found servers 100 plus. Now that is impressive. They must have been independent servers. So yeah. Okay. Oh, we're going to learn a bit more about the war. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Nomad. Always keep an eye out on Steam, Nomad, because they tend to bring out these old games and they modify them so they work on newer operating systems.
But doesn't DOSBox support freelance?
Yeah, it could do. So yeah, could do.
I think it does.
Emulation is the way forward.
Yep.
This data describes details about the Guardians' second civil war. It appears that the Guardians' approach to warfare vastly changed as the war continued. Warfare was conducted using automated battle fleets. We'll say those words again. Automated battle fleets. At first these were controlled by Guardians via brain implant, but later they became entirely autonomous. In the early stages of the war, the Guardians fought each other directly, but within a decade and after much loss of life, most of the fighting was conducted remotely from your armchair whilst you're eating marshmallows and cups of tea. Soldiers were deployed only to occupy areas that had been captured by autonomous or remote vehicles and eventually were not used at all. Wow. Nomad, you grinding for cash? What are you doing? Tell us what you're doing, Nomad. We can tell you what we're doing. You can see what I'm doing. I'm doing a Guardian mission. I get 1 million for every one of these little packets of information. Symbol is doing Road to Riches and making a fortune out of scanning planets. What are you doing, Nomad? Tell us what you're doing to earn some cash. I do believe Bradley's out there somewhere and he's shooting anacondas for fun.
Scan. Off to the next planet. Or better yet, next system, because this one's done. Oh, I'm going to a very hip system. Oh,
a very hip system, yeah.
Yeah, hip 84497.
Ooh. Okay, so we just did History 20, and now we're going to do History 21. Now 21 is, oh my lord, right, okay. Right, this should be fun. What are you doing though, Nomad? What are you doing, Nomad? Tell us what you're doing. How are you making 15, 20 million every 20 minutes?
I mean, I want to make that kind of cash, right?
Or is it a closely guarded secret? Do you not want people to know?
Yeah, I think it's a closely guarded secret.
Yeah, there you go, you see. Please don't nerf my money-making schemes.
I mean, 15 to 20 mil every 15-20 minutes, that's pretty insane.
Do you know what? It's all relative. Simple. I was talking to the rest of the guys about this the other day, and you know, when people say, why do I want to get that ship? I don't want to get that ship. It's rubbish. Well, when you've not got a big ship, yeah, you'll go for any ship that's going to help you. So it's all relative to the position that you're in elite.
Of course.
Yeah. So when people talk about, I'm going to make 15, 20 million, well, actually, that's not all that difficult to do when you've got a cutter, an anaconda, or a corvette. But if you're in a DBX, it's actually quite difficult. Yeah, you need to do something like Road to Riches, or you know, something
like me.
or a Cobra. You're in a Cobra. Jesus, man. I can tell you actually how to make a lot of money in a Cobra. But it takes about an hour and a half. Oh, you're doing paling missions, Nomad. That's what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
He's doing what?
He's doing paling missions.
What's that?
So, do you know who Professor Palin is?
No.
Okay, so you know where the Pleiades is, yeah? You know where all the Thargoids are kicking off right now?
Yep.
Okay, so if you go to a system in there called Maya, there's a chap called Professor Palin. Now, all over Pleiades are crash sites. I think there's about 200 of them. There's loads. And basically they are Thargoid crash sites, or Thargoid ancient bases that you can go and visit. I've done a video about one of them if you want to look it up. And they're huge. They're massive. But Professor Palin, if you go into a dock called Obsidian Orbital, and yes, it's named after Obsidian Ant, if you know who that is. So if you go into his dock, Professor Palin comes up and gives you a mission, and he'll want some materials, and what you have to do is you have to fly. Yeah, there you go. See, Nomad's doing the Professor Palin missions. So what you do is you have to fly to one of the crash sites and get the materials he's after, and he's paying out a lot of money for them. Yeah, if you get 4 of them, I think it's something like 23 million in one go.
Damn.
So he will pay out a considerable amount of cash for doing them, and it is a way to make a lot of money. The only problem is, these materials, they burn your hull unless you've got something.
Oh, those are the materials.
Yes. So you do, you know, yeah, you don't even need rep. A new player can do it. No, that's right. Yeah. And if you've got a big ship, you can proper farm it, because you get 16 cargoes worth of these non-corrosive cargo things that Palin gives you, and you can get 4 of each, and you're guaranteed to get 2 missions in one go, if not 3. Yeah, so you can make a lot of money. You can make a considerable amount of cash for just doing, maybe, he's right, about 20 minutes worth of work. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good way of making cash. It really is. If you're
well, now I understand what people were saying about Rip Palin yesterday.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
The only problem is, mate, you kind of need, you don't need it, but you kind of need to be aware. Thank you very much, Abigail. We try our best. Take some pictures, Abigail, of a black hole. I have never seen a black hole yet in Elite.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, take some pictures, Abigail. Get on our Discord, yeah, and post some pictures up. That'd be fantastic to see. Do it, yeah. Yeah, the only problem is it burns your cargo space, so you kind of need to unlock Palin, the engineer, and buy from him the non-corrosive cargo stuff. So if you've got the non-corrosive cargo stuff, you can kind of take your time doing it. If you haven't, it's literally get them and run as quickly as you possibly can before your canopy blows up. Yeah, and Swanky, who's on here, he's done it without the cargo stuff. Yeah, and he literally says you don't have a lot of time. So you know you need to be able to. You see, Nomad's saying that he doesn't have the special cargo, so it's damage over time, and you've got to run as quickly as you possibly can. Yeah. Yes, that's what it's.
No, but yeah, I understand. Cool, thanks.
Yes, the other way to make cash with a Cobra Mark III is to do a hot and orbital run. So if you get some Federation rank, and you I've heard there's a black hole. I've heard there's several black holes in Maya. Abigail, but like I said, I've not been there. I've not been to visit any of them, so that's interesting. But if you get some Federation rank, and because Sol is a permit-only system, but if you get some Federation rank, you will get the permit to go into Sol, and once you are in Sol, you will get the chance to go to places like Abraham Lincoln Station, and they give you lots and lots and lots of data transfer missions. And you can take those total and orbital, and those data transfer missions are worth 4 million a pop. So if you do some board hopping and get 20 of them, you're onto a winner. So yes, about 70, 80 million you can make. The only problem is, for an orbital is 1 hour 30 minutes flight time from the sun. That's the bad news.
Yeah, that is indeed a bad news.
You managed to get 22 in a non-corrosive, so in a corrosive nomad. You're a nutter.
That is nuts.
Okay, I need to find out which one. I think it's this one. I'm gonna try this one.
With 32, it wouldn't take off? Wow.
Oh. Should we try that again? Oh, okay. Let's go away. Come back. Work!
Is everything okay?
No, it's not okay. It's far from okay. What's going on? Come on. Ah, there we go. He's back. Okay.
Bad nomad.
22 in an Asp Explorer. My God. I do love the Asp. I really do. Okay, let's talk about Civil War. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. We're going to learn about the Civil War. The war raged over 100 years. 100 years. And Guardian populations fell dramatically during this time. Fertility rates dropped due to increased radiation levels, and because the Guardians considered it blasphemous to use technology to address a biological issue. Eventually, one of the competing forces triumphed, but by that point, all the Guardians, other than those who had been exiled a century earlier, were dying. There it is. Now that is the final history data, and there's the words. Other than those who had been exiled a century earlier were dying.
There we go.
That's it. There you go. That is what's going to happen in Beyond. We're going to see the exiles. The ones who are trying to help the AIs. So, does the damage stack, Nomad? That's what Swanky used. Swanky used repair units to repair his modules. But they take an age to do anything, so I don't know how much of an effect they would have. Yay, big jump, big jump. Oh no, Obilisks. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, landed.
Don't go humping Obilisks again.
I know, I got stuck last time. It was so bad. That was awful. I was like, no way. And the thing was, I wasn't even in my cutter. I was in my ASP, so all I had was one SRV. Yeah, I had to blow the thing up. I was so annoyed. So if you have like one Thargoid material in your hold, Nomad, that will cause the same damage as 22 in your hold. Is that true?
That seems weird.
Yeah, I would have thought it stacked.
This is amazing. On the Sidewinder radio,
Yeah,
there's fake ads for fake space.
I know. I know. I've heard.
It's so great.
Okay, I think we've done all we can do in this place. That's a bit scary because I've now got to go somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so we've had a bit of a travel around. I've shown you guys how to get around the place and how to do the missions and all the rest of it. I think it's a really good time to end the stream there, but just before I go, I'm going to show you a bit more about what it is that we're doing. So once again, all of the details of what I'm doing in this mission are oh, listen, you can hear the whale song in the background. All of the maps and everything, and all the details on how to do this mission, the work that's gone on before us, is listed in the description of this video. I'm just going to show it up again. So that's a map of where we are right now, and you know, it gives you a chance to explore the area too and have a look and see what these Guardians are all about. I kind of feel a little bit of a connection with them now because I've learned so much about them now. But at the same time, there's the spreadsheet that we're following. That is also available from the description of this YouTube video. If you've not done so already, please like, please subscribe. You don't think you know how much it helps me. It's great to have a bunch of guys like you guys, you people watching us. Literally look also down the video. It's got there in the description, it's got links to Creed's channel, to Commander Akai's channel. Very interesting channels, they really are. Creed literally streams every time he comes on here. We've also got 2 Discord links there. One is to my own Discord and the other is to Creed's community Discord. That's where we're talking from right now. So please come and join us, come and have a chat with us. More than welcome. Symbol knows that.
Yesterday.
So to everybody who's come and spoken to us, Abigail, good luck. Go and find that black hole, take some pictures for us. Nomad, keep shooting. Bradley, good luck. And if I've missed you out, I'm terribly sorry. Enjoy the rest of your time. Until then, I will post another video soon showing more of what we're doing here. Until that time, stay safe everybody, fly safe, and remember, they'll never take the skies from us.